another breakdown. Another tire gone flat. But luckily, the tire still looks like it's in good shape. It's still on the bead at the same location, right rear outer, at a Flying G in Ripon, California, with a truck care. So I'm hoping I could just pull up to the door that has nothing in it, and they could pull the tire and the wheel off. Find I might have caught a nail, a screw, something, and plug it so I could get on down the road. Again, it's Thursday afternoon. I got a lot of driving to do. Still over 460 miles away. I had planned on getting to an area I used to live near Victorville. There's a pilot at the 395 and the 15. Sometimes you can get there and find a good spot to park, and then sometimes it's just a cluster. They got a good restaurant in the truck stop. It's an old, that truck stop has been there for a long time. I was a little kid the first time I've ever been there, going out to the desert to ride our quad runners and do a little shooting back in the day. And what they did, I haven't been there in a while, so they may have totally tore that whole restaurant store down, but and built the pilot. But there used to be a pretty good sized restaurant, an old truck stop, where they left the original roof with the old wooden shingles to kind of show you what it used to look like, and then they just added on. But I was hoping to get there to shut down, because there you're on top of the mountain and it stays cold. Like, I actually started my bunk heater last night or this morning when I woke up because it got cold. I didn't want to get out of my bed. So that'd be another great thing. No idling, no need for idling. It's not that hot. Feels pretty good. But from there, you just go straight down the Cajon Pass. You gotta get on the 215, go through San Bernardino, Rialto, Fontana, Colton area. I'm going to head toward, it's in Perris, so it's just past March Air Force Base, and it's a 9-foot 6-inch wide some sort of equipment. Might be an excavator, a tractor, something like that. But it's going to be an oversized, that's what they say. Unfortunately, this is holding me up. They had set it up for today to be picked up, but I'm still scheduled for this load, or the previous load, to deliver today. And that boat place does not open until 9 a.m. and they don't receive till 10 a.m. It's just one of those things. Hurry up to wait. But in a way, it doesn't bother me, because just relax, enjoy the ride. You can only do so much. You're only going to get paid. You're getting paid per mile anyway. So just the downtime with tire issues can suck. The Flying J has an issue with their fuel. Even though all the pumps say they're open, they caution taped them all off, and they said that their system crashed. So they don't have the program up to do the purchases of fuel right now. So I don't know if the same situation's at the tire shop. Trucking. All right, John McGreen, I be sitting. Talk with you guys later. Well, good evening. I'm gonna make a quick little video here before I go to bed. I did not stop in the high desert of, well, I guess it's Hesperia. I used to live in that area many years ago. That's where 395 meets Interstate 15 in California. There's a pilot there and a huge dirt lot, and just I had enough time to get down here. I still have 49 minutes of drive time left. But the more I thought about it, I just remember how bad traffic can be in the morning coming down the Cajon Pass, then through San Bernardino and Rialto and Fontana and well, I just passed March Air Force Base as well. So the entire 15 southbound to the 215 split, and it's always been bad. Traffic's always been bad. So I just decided to drive all the way here. I'm parked up in the main entrance area. I'll shoot a little video real quick of where I'm at. It's just all heavy equipment. All kinds of construction equipment. I mean, I have still no idea what I'm getting, other than it's oversized. It's supposed to be 9 foot 6 inches, and we're going to far Texas with it. So, that's all I know. But I'm already here. I will get my clock back at 9 a.m. So basically, from up there in the Hesperia area, I would have been roughly 65 miles away from here. But it would take at least an hour and a half easily to get through that traffic. And that's if you don't come across a crash or something. Surprisingly, there was no construction that I can recall at all. So I guess hell froze over, because as far as I knew, there was always construction on 215. I grew up in Riverside, so right off of 91, and then we moved up to the high desert. So the 91 was always a parking lot. 215 was always under construction. And then where I met the 15 going up to Cajon Pass, or Devore, always under construction. Northbound, southbound, it seems like they kept adding a lane, making it wider, and it was just like never not under construction. And so far, that was the smoothest it's ever been. I'm glad I already took it. And we won't be going that way, heading out toward far. I don't know what the permits are going to say, but I'm guessing I'm going to, the smartest route, smoothest route, will be head north up the 215 to catch Highway 60. And 60 will head east, and I'll meet up with Interstate 10. And then we'll take 10 all the way through. You got 29 Palms, you got Palm Springs, past Morongo, the Marine Base, and we'll just head toward Arizona that way. So that's what I'm assuming. But you know what they say about assuming? I'm always wrong. Just like I assumed I was gonna ever get, a Boston Whaler load out of Florida, since I'm in Florida, and no, they send me up to Mississippi. So, anyway, I'm gonna make myself something to eat. I took care of that tire. Unfortunately, it was not able to be repaired. So they just swapped out with the spare tire that I had. So that's a good thing. What else? Yep. gonna have to remember to drop this trailer off after we deliver the load we're getting back at utility. Or actually, if there's nothing wrong with the trailer, it's a tire. So we'll have to, on the way, I will have to find out where we swap out the tires. Where's the tire shop? And it really sucks because the tire, I mean, it looks like new. Does not look old, and yet whatever I hit or drove over, it punctured right in the groove of the tread. They say it's too close to the outer edge, and they came up with an excuse. But I think whatever it was just too wide, like almost when he pulled the tool to put in the plug, a rubber plug or whatever, the hole was more diameter than the pin here. So yeah, it was too damn big, unable to be salvaged, which really sucks. Like I said, it seems like a brand new damn trailer or tire. But that's the way it is. You never know what we catch. I mean, I could pull into here, and I don't even want to say it, but you know what I'm about to say. There's debris everywhere on these roads, and I could have caught something at the boat dealership where I just delivered. It just so happened I pulled into the the truck stop to scan my paperwork. I did a quick walk around, and the tire was flat. So luckily the shop was right there. So I pulled around and sent in my breakdown and waited, and got confirmation to have them fix it. So that is that. I am going to make myself something to eat and relax, and hopefully security doesn't mind that I'm here. I don't see any signs on the property saying no parking. There is an electric fence right there. It says 7,000 volts electric fence all the way down this thing. So don't pee on the electric fence, All right. John Green, I'd be rolling. Calling it a night. That's the guard shack up there with the porta potty. They got cameras up there in the poles. This is the electric fence right here. And I backed up toward the street right there. So as far as I could see, I'm just surrounded with a bunch of construction equipment. I actually wanted to park up across the street, where there was like dirt pull-offs, just parked in the field, but apparently it's all being built for more construction, more warehouses. So my plan was taken from me. Google has not updated their maps. So, all right. Talk to you later. All right, just another beautiful day here in Perris, California, with a typical truck driver dilemma. So this is the beast, one of them, lot number 99, and I'm supposed to pick up another one that's lot 83. So I come over to this row. That's 85. This one's 84. So you got the black bucket, 85, 84, nothing. Let's just for shits and giggles, we'll see if this is 83. You know, thinking I could put this one on. Nope, that's 80. So there's no 83s here, and I just don't see myself getting anything more than this one Caterpillar. It is oversized. Because of the blades, 100 inches. This is 101 right there. I don't know what that means, but I measured it as 100 inches. So maybe the bottom blade. I'll take a look. I'll get another measurement. Take a look on that. But trying to hustle because it's California. And my dispatcher's on his day off, so I'm working with the lead fleet manager, ops manager, sorry. He's covering for him, so he's getting overwhelmed. So I already told him, one, this is all that I see here, and two, I probably couldn't get another loader once this is on. I mean, I don't see the other one, so I'm gonna go with that. This is just it. There's no one here to help to give me the heads up on where's the other piece of equipment. If it is here, I don't see it. There's supposed to be an order. So I also still have to get rid of the spare tire here because of that damage. They were unable to fix, and they gave me a location in 29 Palms that is on the way to get that handled, drop that off. So I got a lot to do, running out of time. Time to disconnect and load this booger. All right, John with Green Abbey Road. Talk with you later. Well, the day just keeps getting better and better. It's afternoon now. The tractor just does not want to stay running. It'll start and then it'll die, as if it runs out of fuel. Even though it's got well over 3/4 tank full of fuel, but air filter is filthy dirty, and now the batteries are dead from cranking it over and over. And I stopped cranking when I knew it wasn't going to stay running, so I went to go tell them need help, figure out why it's not staying running. Get out here, and the first two guys came out, just cranked it until it was dead, and then now the two main yard mechanics took off a little bit upset. They said they're going to go get some new batteries. And Max is dusty as hell now, sitting here driving on this dirt. Time for another bath. So this came apart just fine. Well, once I found the sweet spot, as they say, to pull that handle. That handle's the biggest problem. If you got too much tension from the gooseneck, adding pressure, it won't release it. It won't release right there. So that's the only problem. Once you find out the right level to get it to release, then everything will work out. Now it's just a matter of getting the equipment to fire up. So I got me a nice crowbar that works, a hammer, and I'm waiting. Oh, did I mention it's Friday? And luckily, as well, no oversized permits required. It's not as wide as they stated. 9'6". That ain't 9'6". That's 101-inch wide blade on that bucket, and it's wider than the wheelbase. So no oversized permits required. So that'll get me down the road that much faster. It's just gonna be a long day. I might make it into Arizona tonight before shutdown. Don't know. Just pushes back delivery day. I know that. Alright, I am just finishing up. It is 3:40 p.m. in the afternoon. It has gone not so good. I'm tired. I'm out of water. I need to go scale this turd out.
0.1 mile ahead, turn left on Indian Avenue.
Got my instructions here going on. Go scale it out. It took a while for them to figure out what's going on. It didn't want to run. Apparently the fuel relay was tripping out, so they changed it. Now the door on the cab doesn't want to unlatch to close, so it's just wide open. This chain is binded. The trailer did not want to cooperate to be reconnected, so that took a while. Yeah, it's been a long day. It's Friday too, so the truck is filthy dirty. The dirt lot, the engine fan just blows it out and just trickles down the windshield, so it is absolutely filthy. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to head up to the truck stop, scale it out, grab something to drink, some food if they got it, and get on the 60 and head toward the 10. And if I got time, I have to stop to get a spare tire changed. Yeah, still gotta do that, as it's getting late in the afternoon. John with the Green, I'll be rolling. Talk to you guys later. You guessed it, it's truck wash time. I'm here again in Eloy, Arizona. Got the ladies spraying on the good stuff and hand drying it. It is quite warm and beautiful here in Arizona. I just love that mountain back there. I don't know what it's called, but we drive right past that one. Right in between this mountain and that one, the Interstate 10 goes right through there, so you get to pass it all the time. It's awesome, beautiful. I'll do a little panoramic while they're still hand drying. I believe it's getting up there in the 90s, and once again, as usual, there's a big old dust devil right there. Well, it just started to dissipate, but it's there. I love it. Beautiful day. if I can make this video here without being interrupted. It's like my 5th time. So it is Sunday, going on 7:40 p.m. I am 3 hours away from Far, Texas at a Love's truck stop off of 281 in the town of Four Corners. Basically, right when you split from Interstate 37 to 281, there's Love's. Making pretty good time. Came across, after I left Eloy, got the truck washed, I made it all the way to exit 83 in Texas, where an old truck stop's at. So that's past El Paso, get out of the town. It was quiet, it was nice, and it was cold, so didn't have to idle. Didn't idle the truck thinking it was be summertime and hot, but it was actually cold in the morning, so slept pretty good. It's an old truck stop, like wore out old, but huge dirt lot, so had plenty of parking late at night. Left out of there, and I am here now. So basically I'm ahead of where I thought. I still got to deal with a tire, and hopefully things go well tomorrow. Disconnecting and getting that loader to fire up and run long enough to get it off the trailer. Once it's off the trailer, it's theirs. That's their problem. And then now I got reconnect and deal with that and try to get a tire changed out somewhere. I'm sure they got a tire mart somewhere down there in Far to get that spare tire changed out. And we will see if it's possible. If I have enough time. They don't normally dispatch you on a load if you don't have a minimum of 4 hours of drive time. And they close up the gates at 4:30 p.m. down there. So we'll see. I need a load, specific load too. So we'll be going toward Brownsburg, Indiana. Max needs his oil change, the very first service. So we'll be heading up there. So expect even more kind of downtime. The past weekend when I got to spend time with my daughters, man, I essentially had 3 34s. I had a 34 in Eloy because I couldn't make it to the house in time, to my friend's house. And then because it was Easter weekend, I just stayed there till Monday to get some personal stuff done, and then left out Monday. Got all the way up there to Sacramento, where then I was able to spend Tuesday night and Wednesday with my daughters. So it was scheduled for delivery on Thursday, so I got those boats off on Thursday morning and made it all the way down to Perris, California. Luckily I did. That was a smart thing I did, driving all the way through San Bernardino and Rialto, Fontana, because if I would have stopped up on the top of the high desert up there in Hesperia and then shoot down the 15, yes, there was probably a spot I could find up there in the dirt near that pilot. And the weather's nice and cool. In fact, it gets cold where you probably have to turn the heater on. But that morning traffic is terrible. It's always been terrible. It'll always be terrible. Going down the Cajon Pass, the 215, through San Bernardino. So it was smart for me, and I tell you, if you got the hours to get through at night and park up. I made it all the way to that destination to get loaded. I parked up in their entryway, I guess. They didn't care. I never got bothered. So that was about the only positive part of that trip. Got ahead of the traffic just to deal with a loader that was a pain in the butt, and a trailer that's being a pain in the butt. with a tire that's being a pain in the butt. So that's trucking, though. I mean, you gotta roll with the punches, as they say. Things are just gonna happen. It's all unpredictable. You can't predict a tire to go flat on you. But luckily, I stopped at Pilot to do my scan of my paperwork. I did a vehicle check, and boom, tire was flat. At a truck stop that had truck care, so got it handled. Then I had just enough time on my clock to make it all the way to the next shipper. Got that handled. Dealt with the loader that had to have some help getting it fired up, but got it handled. And now I am 3 hours away for tomorrow morning, Monday, a day ahead of where I thought I'd be. So I'm getting it done. So I guess that's the positive I gotta keep looking for. Always stay positive. Ignore the negative and all the negative comments. Just keep moving forward. I guess that's the way I look at it. All right, it is late. I am hungry. I'm gonna hit up some Subway. My choices are McDonald's and Subway. And we'll see what I get tomorrow. See how tomorrow works out. Hopefully that loader fires up enough to get it off the damn trailer, and I can get on down the road to the next load. And we'll be heading north toward Indiana. So this is John Green. I'll be rolling. Thanks for watching.